What's up, my worms? So, today I've got a real special treat for you. So, I was cleaning my room and I found a fanfic that I wrote in like 6th or 7th grade. It's very good. Unfortunately, it is unfinished. So it will end on a cliffhanger pretty much. And I'm sorry about that, but I don't have any plans to continue it. But I felt that it was very worthy of a read-through, as if I were a teacher reading to a class of kindergartners. So, today we're gonna read it. This story is called Brump Forbidden Love. And sorry if the laptop whirring is there. I can't really help that. It just, my laptop sucks. Let's get started. Brump Forbidden Love. It was a normal day. I ran my fingers through my greasy golden locks as I hesitantly made my way to the intimidating cafe. I couldn't figure out exactly what was happening, but deep in the depths of my shriveled up heart, I knew today was no ordinary day. Feeling hot, sticky sweat on my hands, I quickly wiped them on my pants and headed inside. Donald Trump, you're my hero. Can I have your babies? I heard them all chant. I sighed, pulling up my jeans, which were allowing everyone to see my pink polka dot underwear. I didn't care about my fans. I only cared about him. He was my one and only true love. I loved him so much, but he would never return my love. I sat down with a sigh, my wrinkled fists resting on the mustard-colored table. I then realized that I would get kicked out if I didn't order anything. I stood up, but I accidentally brumped right into another man. His coffee splashed from his finely sculpted mug, making its home directly in my shirt. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some good page-turning noises. This page is titled Sin Continued. We both stared down at my shirt, a perfectly white, new shirt that was stained with brown liquid. I felt my rotting teeth clench together and my fists become tight at my sides, my muscles tense while my fat was swinging wildly at my sides. I was ready to beat up the man, and my eyes immediately went up. My large, bushy eyebrows pointed downward in disgust. Suddenly, I recognized the man, and all my anger drifted away. Bernie, I whispered. Trump was all he said. There was no compassion in his voice. Of course, someone as magnificent and majestic as he would never accept the undying love I had for him. Sorry. At least he was sorry, for even though he hated me, he was still a good man. No, I'm sorry, I said. All the things I said. Shh. He touched his finger to my mouth. Trump, I've jumped at every opportunity to bump your lump, you plump grump with a nice rump. I felt warmth spread across my face. I was blushing. Bernie Sanders, you've always been my senpai. You have been mine as well, Bernie said. Suddenly, I felt him. I couldn't tell if it was his hand, for all I felt was warmth. Bernie Sanders was the personification of love, happiness, and sunshine, but he was my sunshine. No one was in the cafe. My fans were lined up at the door. The windows were conveniently closed. The only person here was the employee, but they had to be busy cooking. Suddenly, in a flash of pink, the dried-out lips of Bernie Sanders met mine. I pressed into him. He was my sunshine. He lit up my world. My flabby, Saliva-colored lips touched his, and I felt his tongue slither his way through my teeth and touch mine. I could feel chunks of food left over from his breakfast slip from his tongue onto mine. I swallowed them, wanting to have a part of Bernie for myself. His lips pulled away. Trump, I love you. I want to be with you. His hand reached for mine. Our fingers, they were intertwined. We pulled away in a panic. His warmth left. I heard the sounds of rustling nearby. A shadowy shadow moved in the shadows. My arch nemesis, Bernie screamed, his eyes crazed with anger. Hillary Clinton! Hillary cackled with an evil grin planted on her wicked face, her wicked, wrinkled face. I know your secret, Bernie, she yelled. No one will ever vote for you. Not on my watch, I yelled, and my flabby fist connected with Hillary's chin. Hillary cried in pain, stumbling backwards. Trump, you are strong, she said. Unfortunately, this is the end of the story I had written in 7th grade, a fanfic about Bernie and Trump. I hope everyone enjoyed this. Yeah, you can make up your own ending to it if you want. Do they get together? Do they not? Who knows? It's unfinished. This was a mistake.